Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to today's lesson. So as you can see, today I've added something new to the cupboard and we are going to work with that later. But before we do, let's sing our shape song. 1, 2, 3. Circle, no sides. Oval, it's like an egg. Square, 4 sides. Rectangle, uneven sides. Triangle, 3 sides. Diamond, rhombus, starlight, star bright. Hexagon, 6 sides. Pentagon, it's like a house. 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone is like a party hat. A sphere is like a bouncy ball. A cube is like a dice you drop. A cylinder, a can of Coke. So yesterday I was cleaning up my house and I was getting rid of all my extra paper in my stationery cupboard, and somehow I think I might have thrown my alphabet chart away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to print a new one. I'm going to color that in and then I'll have that next time. But for today I'm going to show you guys my screen again and we are going to do the alphabet chart like that. A for apple, B for balloon, C for carrot, D for dog, E for egg, F for fish, G for grapes, H for hand, I for igloo, J for jam, K for key, L for leaf, M for mouse, N for nest, O for octopus, P for pie, Q for queen, R for rabbit, S for sun, T for turtle, A for umbrella, V for volcano, W for whale, X for fox, Y for yo-yo, Z for zebra. Before I get going, I want to just tell you guys that tomorrow on Tuesday, I'm going to be going back to school. So teachers will be back at school and we're going to be putting work together for you guys. And I'm not really sure how the recording of lessons is going to work because I won't be at home where I have Wi-Fi and I have my laptop. I'm going to be at school and I'm not sure what's going to happen at the moment because we don't have Wi-Fi at school yet. So we'll have to see what happens with that, and hopefully I will still be able to record the lessons for you guys. Okay, so before we move on to the learning part of our lesson, let's grab our thinking caps. Got it? Shake it off, put it on, buckle it up, press the buttons, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, turn the thing, and the other way, press the button on top, ding, and the buttons in front, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, ding. Okay, grab your smarty fans, put them on, buckle it up. Okay, now, are you ready to learn? Let's see, can you tell me what is 1 plus 2? 3. What is 2 plus 3? 5. What is 3 plus 3? 6. Good. I see your thinking cap is on. Well done. Now, we are going to practice reading our words. So you know that in your lockdown work pack, there is a table and you practice writing those words every single day. So last week, we worked with words that had "ah" in the middle. Words like pot, mop, cot, rot. And we are going to learn a new way for sounding our words out. So I'm going to go through last week's words and I'm going to go through this week's words with you. So I've got it over there in a tape on my cupboard and we are going to go through it. So I'm going to move my laptop closer to that so you can see it nicer. Let's go. So, we are going to go downwards like this. We're not going to read this way. We're going to go down. And these words over here are all our words that we worked with last week. Our words. Let's say our words. Okay, so what you're going to do, we're going to go pot, hot, cot. Got it? So I'm going to say it and you are going to say it with me. So all you really have to do is you're looking at the beginning letter and the end letter. We know that our middle letter is R. So let's go. Pot, hot, cot, rot, up, hop, up, mop. Got it? Good. Let's go through those words one more time. Pot, hot, hot, cot, rot, up, hop, up, mop. So what we're doing is we are saying the beginning letter and then we are putting these last two sounds, I'm going to circle it, these last two sounds together. So that makes the sound that goes ot. So we know we're going pot, pot, hot, because and t together goes ot. But then over here, it doesn't go ot anymore, it goes up. So let's look over here. And the last one, this is our words for this week, okay? We have an, I'm going to circle it. And over here, we have at. So all we need to remember is an and at. So let me grab my paintbrush, my pointing paintbrush. Let's go. An, buns, an, sun, an, fun, an, ran, at, hat, at, nat. Let's do it again. An, buns, an, sun, an, fun, an, ran, at, hat, at, nat. Okay, so for these words, for this week, we are working with the sound. Let's say the sound. And when you're sounding your words out, that's all you have to do. When it's 3 letters, look at the last 2 letters, see what sound it makes together, and when you're sounding it out, you just say the first one with the next sound. An, bun, an, bun, an, bun, an, bun. Okay, so we can do that, and when you write out your words in your table, that's what you are going to be thinking in your head. Let's go through our flashcards. Remember, our flashcards are sight words. In the last video, I went through a way of how to sound out your sight words using phonemic sounds. So phonemic sounds are the rules that we use in English that make certain sounds. So my favorite one that I love to tell you guys, when a t and a h make friends, they make v. There's also sounds that we can make that go sh or ch or w or a. Things like those, like in the word again. Remember, in again, there's a and a e. And when a and a e make friends, they make a. So our sight words uses these phonemic rules to make the words. I'm not going to go through that with you guys. You can watch it in the video from yesterday, okay? You can watch it in the last video, okay? We have the word fly, every, again, after, may, just, had, give, stop, put, over, open, take, them. I hope that you guys are practicing your sight words every day, because you need to be reading these words and you need to be able to recognize them quickly. So when you see the word quickly, let me just grab one. I can look at it and immediately say open. And you'll see one day when you get bigger, you'll even be able to read the words upside down and back to front and side to side. But for now, we go open, open. Okay. Let's read. We are going to go through our story for this lockdown pack. So remember, in our last one, we read about Deb the rat with her red hat. This time we're reading about Meg the hen making a pot of tea. And next week you are going to get a new one about something else. I wonder if you can think what it might be about. Okay, so let's practice reading. I can read. I want a pot of tea, said Ben the dog. I will make a pot of tea, said Meg the hen. I want to help you, said Deb the rat, but I am too small. I want to help you, said Jip the cat, but I am too small. I can help you, said Sam the fox. I am tall. Okay, so I want to hear amazing reading the next time I get videos. I've gotten quite a lot of videos from a lot of the kids in my class, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I want you to give yourselves a round of applause, a silent cheer, a pat on your back, and kiss your brains. Let's move on. We are going to do the rest of our work now. So I've had to buy myself a new book because my old book was breaking apart and almost finished. So I'm going to start with my new book today. Let's look at the lockdown pack. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is we're working with English, and we are working with our words like we have over there. But we are going to do our table like we usually do. So I'm going to draw out my table in my book. I'm going to write the words Monday to Thursday, picture, and I'm going to do the first row of words that I'm copying, okay? Okay, so remember, when I do my table, I like to do it this way so that I have more space. So on top here, I have the word picture, word, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then down here underneath word, my parents wrote down the words that were in the lockdown pack. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy the words. So on the first day, remember, you can still use it, look at it, try and sound it out. But remember, we go b, an, ban, s, an, san, an, fan, r, an, ran, h, at, hat. Okay, and you go through your words like that. So I'm going to take another color and I'm going to write my words down. So I've written my words down all the way down there. So for Monday, I wrote all the words going down like that. And I was in my mind going, b, an, pants, an, sun. And it becomes sort of like a song that well, it is kind of a song that we are singing to ourselves in our minds, or maybe as you're going softly, you're going, p, an, pants, an, sun. Okay. And this is something that's really important because when we start doing spelling tests, usually in school by now we do some spelling tests, you are sounding it out in your head. And when the teacher says, okay, children, I want you to write the word fun, you guys don't need to go, oh, I don't know how fun, I don't know how to write the word fun. You just go, fun, fun, fun. Okay, and in your mind and in your ears, you can sound out each of the words. The next part of the lockdown pack has some sentences. So there's 4 sentences and it uses those words to make, and we use these words to make sentences. So the first one, remember, every time we have a sentence, it starts off with a capital letter. There's finger spaces in between each word, and we have a full stop at the end. So let's read through our sentences. The first one goes, the sun is hot. Again, the sun is hot. So what is the sentence telling us about the sun? Does it tell us that the sun is yellow? No. Does it tell us that the sun is made of fire? Not really. It's telling us that the sun is hot. So when we have a sentence, each sentence tells us about something. Maybe it's telling us what someone is going to do, or what someone did, or how something feels, or how it tastes, or how it is. Okay, so that is what sentences are all about. Let's look at the next sentence. The next sentence says, we have fun in the sun. Again, we have fun in the sun. So that sentence is telling us what we do in the sun. So what do we do in the sun? We have fun in the sun. That's correct. Okay, the next sentence. I can run very fast. Again, I can run very fast. And what is that sentence telling us? It's telling us something that I can do. What can I do? I can run very fast. Last one. The bun is in the oven. Again, the bun is in the oven. So, what is in the oven? The bun is in the oven. That's right. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to use these words, bun, sun, fun, run, hot, nut, to make your own sentences. So you don't have to write these sentences in your book, okay? All you have to do is tell your parents the sentence. So let's look. Maybe we use the word nut. And I say, I have a nut in my hand. Or there is a nut on the tree. Okay, so think of your sentence. Think about what you are saying. What are you telling your parents about the nut? Or what are you telling them about the hut? Okay, let's move on. So the next part, we're working with sums again. Okay, so for Monday, the sums are exactly the same as it was for last week, okay? You're doing bonds of 10. Remember, I told you guys that a nice way to work with your sums is to start with your bigger number first. So over there, it had 1 plus 9 equals. So if I try to do 1 and then I try and add 9, it's really hard and I'm going to get confused. So what you can do is you start off with your bigger number, 9, and you add 1 and see how much you end up with. Okay, when you're counting, you can use pencil colors, you can use your fingers, you can use bottle caps. Try and see what you can use to make your sums. Let's go to Tuesday's work because it is a little bit different. So for Tuesday's work, you have a number line and then there's a counting grid. A counting grid. I will show you guys on my screen what the counting grid looks like. So now you are working with take away. So when you take away, you're going to use the counting grid to count backwards. So I think the best thing to do is to show you guys the screen when I go through that. But before we do, let's go to the 3D shapes. This work is for Monday, okay? So it says, look at the 3D shapes below. How many can you name? So there's 4 shapes over there. And if you have been singing the shape song with me, you should be able to say all the names of the shapes. And then at the bottom on the next page, so all you have to do is tell your parents the names of the shape, and then you're going to try and draw as many 3D shapes as you can. For the parents on the next page, there is a page that has all the different shapes and it tells you a way to remember it. Okay, so it tells you about a cone, a sphere, a cube, and a cylinder. But I'm not going to sing my song again. So let's switch over. I want to show you guys how to work with this take away work. Over here, we have what's called a number grid. And we are going to use this number grid. Can you see it goes from 1 to 20? We are going to use that to solve our sums. The first sum over here says 20 take away 10. Okay, let's just highlight it so that we know which one we're working with. Okay, can you see I've colored it in yellow? So when we solve our sums, usually in class, I get you guys to put your finger on your number chart. But for now, I can't really use my finger, so I'm going to show you guys with this pen. So if it says 20, take away 10. We start with 20, which is here, right? So my finger would be there. And we need to take away 10. So I'm going to cross out 10 numbers. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I took 10 numbers away. And what number is my next number? Number 10. Good. So 20 take away 10 is 10. Let's try that again with another sum just to practice, okay? Let's use a smaller sum. So let's work with 14 take away 4. This one over here. Okay, so we know that the first number is 14. Remember, 14. So we start off with our finger on number 14. And then we have to take away how many? We have to take away 4. So our finger is on 14. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And my next number available again is number 10. So 14 take away 4 is 10. We started on 4. We started on 14, which is over here. And we took away 4. We crossed 4 out. So that is how we count backwards using a number grid. Okay. Over here, we have our shapes that we're working with. Remember, you're going to name these shapes. Okay, tell your parents what they are called. And then go around your house, Look at things in your house and see what you can find that are those shapes, and try to draw as many things as you can in your book. Thank you for joining me for today, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, and if I'm able to record my lesson for Wednesday when I get back to school, I will do so. Bye, everybody.